Hey guys, Jeffsky here. Today I was originally going to be rebuilding the engine on the Pintara, or like putting it all back together, regasketing everything. However, I need a valve compression tool as well as a one other thing. I want something to clean the head gasket off both sides, and I don't really have much material at the moment, so I'm not going to do that today. The head is sitting there. Then we've got the fucking intake manifold. And then I've painted shit yellow from when I lost my mind working on the car. So I was originally going to be putting all the gaskets back on, slapping it back on, and getting the car running, but I'm not too sure if I'm going to do that yet. So I'm going to put all the gaskets away, everything away. However, today I will be stripping the paint on this. So this is going to be a fairly useless and informative video, but I'm going to be stripping the paint and repainting it with whatever paint I've got over there. So that's what we're doing today. Also, plan for the Pintara is, so I'm going to Adelaide Saturday morning. We're taking the 380, so the 380 is going to have an extra 3,000 Ks on it, and I got to do the timing belt at 207,000 Ks, and it's currently at 201. So I've got a bit of a time crunch, so I've got to get the Pintara running and registered by the time I have to do the time belt on that. So I've got another car. The reason I'm pointing here is because Pintara is just there. Another thing, if I mess up this engine and it won't run, I'm gonna get the RB30 off Marketplace, rebuild that and slap that in there. Hopefully that one will work. If it doesn't, well, no, it's gonna work. It has to work. So that's the plan. So put all this back together, and also if this engine doesn't work, I'm just gonna be making this engine into a table, which would be nice. So yeah, that's the plan. See how I go, but first things first, make sure that gets to Adelaide and back, get the paint off that and that, because you know, working on cars, you lose your mind a little bit, and I had a can of yellow paint and said, fuck this, and just lost it. So yeah, that's what happened with that. Anyways, I'm going to put on time lapse just so I can clean up a little bit and show you guys what I'm going to do with the paint.
Next age in the black. Pussy boy get rocked. Man, fuck with these pussies, do kick at the spots. I'll be kicking some rocks.
So I've tied up a little bit. Now I'm down to my mistakes. I have painted all this yellow. I've started on that one already, got it down to bare metal. However, when you get down to bare metal, you have to prime it pretty quickly. So if I'm gone for a week, there's no way I'm gonna be able to prime these. So I have to do it now, and I'm gonna do the same to these two. This, I'm just gonna buy a new oil cap because fuck it, there's no point. And this I've kind of stuffed up. As you see here, in the process of it being not driven and kind of chucked under everything else, it kind of broke. So I'm gonna try and plastic weld that back together, but firstly I'm gonna bring off all the yellow paint. Fun times. But yeah, so first things first is wire wheel. Probably not the safest option for these, but for metal I feel like it'll be okay if I'm priming it straight away. I'm going to sand it, give it one sand over so there won't be those marks in there. And also with this, see what it looks like. It's just going to leave marks in it. Give it a sand over, might do a alright job, and might just sand it all actually, instead of the wire wheel. But yeah, alright, well, try this on time lapse and I'll see you guys soon. Okay, like 1, 2, reverse the tape about them in his face. I don't like pussies when they talking at they place in my life. 5%, I'm only using like 5%. I can control the environment. Play with the pussy
pussy, you the guy, this shit. What they love me, yeah. Making a skip where you run so much where you working. What are your options? Tell the pussy boy he's running to options. He can't stop.
So, that one's down to bare metal. This one's down to bare metal, but just mind the yellow bits near the Nissan logo. This one's got a bit of better paint on it, and it's not coming up as well, or that my battery did just die, so I've got the grinder out with the sanding discs, and also the sandpaper. So, gonna go at this again with that stuff, and I'll see what I've got in terms of paint. That's my colour match paint for the 380. Paint and primer, but it's grey. Primer white. High heat white. Yeah, we'll go with this. Yeah, we'll go with some of that. I think I've got some more high heat stuff somewhere. Engine enamel black. Oh, black might look nice. Fabric red. But we may have to prime it first. So, got some primer, some high heat white, which I don't think I used very much of this. It still seems pretty full. So we'll go with those. However, still got more sanding to do.
Tuck it, tell me, rip it off and give another lecture. I can't break my back when people try to test your weight. You testing me? Crack it back on my enemies. Break his bones, never let him leave. Sipping strong from a dick I pee. Snap his neck, never let him breathe. Kicking back on chill, no fear.
Okay, so I've got it down to bare metal on one of them. I'll show you now. It's not my favourite job, but I've got it down to bare metal on most of it. However, I have missed a few bits up here, which are just really painful to get through. However, I am on a time limit, so I'm gonna paint it now, or prime it now. While that's drying, I'm gonna be going over this one again. This one's a bitch because the paint won't come up properly, so I'm using fucking grinder, and it's hard on a very small surface. So paint now, and see how this goes.
Watch it keep barking up another tree. See that pussy got issues, he cannot agree. Put in that 6 feet deep. Wow. Please do not jack my style. I'm on that dumb shit, better my tongue, bitch. Don't go keep asking me how. Chains ripped off my skin. Lick the blood dripping from within. Might go buried down my darkest sin.
All primed, all done. How does it say? 2 light coats. Okay, so I'm gonna add another coat of this primer. I'm not overly thrilled with the result, but it is what it is. So, see how we go with the next one. Hopefully it turns out better. And we're back onto painting. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about this one and that one, because I'm kind of tired. I want to end this video now, but I do have to put them in primer, otherwise rust will form, which rust already has formed there before. So I'm thinking this one, another time job, go over the rocker cover now, just with some primer again, and we'll call it a day there. Because I, quite frankly, just want this to end. I'm really tired. I've got a big drive in 2 days. Tomorrow I've just got work, and staying over at the missus' house tomorrow night. So we're leaving very early. So hopefully we might be recording some content, maybe just some like, I don't know what we'll be recording, but yeah.
Ain't got no money though.
Okay, well that's the end of this video. These are gonna look like shit, but it'll be better than yellow, so I'm gonna be happy with it regardless of how it turns out. That's all for today's video. This will be a bit of a short one. Planning to have longer uploads in the future and maybe set up some TikTok videos, not sure yet. I'll organize it, I'll figure it out. But anyways, for today, that's it. Adios.